name is Astrid Torres, and we are the group that are presenting Wawa Laptop's marketing plan for this year. Since they are becoming commercial, please come with us to see this introduction.
In the case of the macroenvironment analysis, we have that for the social factors, according to the INEI or Instituto Nacional de Estadística e Informática, there is a digital gap of 40% of the population in Peru. Also, we have that the age group of people that are most have more facility to use technology is the 15 to 24-year-old gap. Also, we have that there is an increase of purchases related more of eco-friendliness and ethical values of the brand more than the price. For the technological aspect, we have that there is an increase of investment in technologies in Peru. There are examples like the agricultural industry in Peru. Also, there is way cheaper software upgrades compared to 5 years ago, and there is more ease of accessibility of different technologies from different parts of the world that can be shipped to Peru.
Next, we have the political factors that are into the macroenvironmental factors. Here, we have the INECOPE regularizations that are affecting company management because they are very concerned of the disposal of batteries in notebooks and laptops. HP company is already taking hands in this, making their batteries 0.1% more environmental friendly, and by taking them into their own hands, that means that they actually personally care about them. They take them out and they treat them. Since Wawa laptops it's made completely from recycled materials, this is not a concern. Next, we have the government supporting forums such as Eurotrade. That means that they are creating a new market sector for companies that are actually developing new technologies and other products related to environmental friendly materials. For example, the idea is that the entire product needs to be done from these materials. This means that people need to risk their money into something that they have never seen in Peru. This actually means that the government is making this market sector very secure for new consumers with very specific traits, such as vegans, vegetarians, or people that just like to be environmental friendly. Peru's achievement circular economics, and they are trying to achieve what have never been done before in Peru. They are trying to get people to care about them, and more especially companies to care about them. So this means that they need products that need to be done with materials that can be fully reused in the next production process. In this matter, Minister Munoz is already making companies adapt to these practices by making them not use plastic bags or other bags that have high volumes of use and have other materials that can be risky to the environment. For the constructions of buildings and production areas, there's also what it's called El Bono Verde, which means that it's a government subsidy for main resources and energy expenses, reflected on the 30% saving credit for businesses that can compromise to the purpose of not using areas where they used to be trees. So this is going to make illegal reforestation very low compared to other years.
First, I would like to talk about the microenvironmental analysis, define the level of attractiveness of Wawa laptop. In this case, it is very attractive in the digital sector because it's very innovative, Peruvian, and eco-friendly product. It's important to mention that it has achieved 9 of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, Also in the digital field is very attractive for people who love the technology and also the environment since it's a combination of both. And for this product we'll be using a lot of digital market based on Instagram, Facebook, social media, but especially our own website, Wawa Laptops, to be more known. Currently, Wawa Laptop is being used by around 300 students in San Juan del Urigancho and Santa Clara in Ancon, but we want to reach more customers.
Hello teacher, my name is Jose Monillo and I'm going to be talking about the SWOT analysis. First, we have the strengths. In the strengths, we have that it is an eco-friendly product. It is innovative since it uses panels to charge its battery with solar energy, and this battery lasts up to 2.5 hours. It is made with recyclable materials that are also strong and durable, and it makes the lifespan of this laptop last from 5 to 15 years. It is a 100% proven product, and it is finally a lower price than its competition. Its price tag being lower than 1,000 soles, which is strange for this type of product. Now to the weaknesses, we have that it is new to a market that is full of already established companies. Also, it does not seem to have any strong publicity yet. And also the segment that they are going towards, it's way too specific. Also, the company does not count with any physical stores, meaning it's all online dependent, and it is also mostly unknown to the public. The opportunities the company has are the following. There are not many similar products that are also eco-friendly. There are more than 1 million children in Peru that have the need for this product. Also, the citizens of Peru are most likely between all the countries in South America to choose over a normal product a product that is eco-friendly and good for the environment. The threats that this company have is that there are too many indirect competitors, and that these competitors are from companies that are much bigger and more established. Also, these products that these companies offer are much more well-rounded because of their focus. They are not focused on being eco-friendly, they are more focused on how they perform. Thanks.
Now I will talk about the situational analysis. This helps us to structure our strategic marketing plan and determine its effectiveness, allowing us to make corrections when our plan isn't achieving expected results. There are some factors that we may to take in consideration in regards of our product. Currently, Wawa Laptop is a brand that does not focus on the commercial level. It's also for the schools or for ONGs, and more widely known and make some alliances with the government, but it's not commercial at all. So additionally, it does not have any marketing strategies. Due to this, we want to implement some digital marketing strategies to be better known. Analyzing the ecological factor, our product is completely made of eco-friendly materials. In regards of that factor, we want to ensure that our goal for our product is not only to sell an eco-friendly laptop, but also to improve the education in the rural areas of our country, also to expand later. In regards of the importance of the factor, is really important to mention the social factor, which we want to take advantage of the current situation. Wawa want to help the people of rural areas solving the lack of connectivity between the educational system and the technological. Also, in the case of the technological factor, it helps to empower, makes us realize the awareness raising work of the students and regarding the importance of integrating new technologies in the education nowadays. And finally, the economical factor is vital important because it's the way that we will be profitable in the long term. So in this case, our laptop is not so expensive and as the other competitors.
As it has been said before, Wawa laptops is almost like a new product that have never been before on the market on its own. So it's already seeking public recognition in order to enter to a more commercial market. They are trying to sell high volumes out of nowhere where they have only contact with people with very high standards in case of social needs and maybe something like charities or ONGs and government support for educational purposes. So these general objectives are related to reach and spread the product in a market sector where educational and ecological traits are valued because we don't want to lose that. Then we want to define a proper production center where the new demand can easily be produced, fulfilling correctly ecological defined processes because it's not only related to use materials that are environmental friendly. We want the whole supply chain to be the same way because it doesn't make sense if you only have a product that doesn't risk the environment. You have to go deeper into that. Then we have to continue with its development of social and ecological benefits on a macro scale as a Peruvian pioneer brand because we don't want to lose that either. This was a brand that was made for students and they were new into that sector. They care about them. We want the brand to be the same way, only on a major scale. In order to follow the SMART methodology, we are going to set the two strategies we were talking about before. First, we have the social media related one, where we want to just increase the community on social media and its presence. We want to increase the value of the brand. So we have set them as is appearing here, and also the result will be evaluated annually. And we are going to include tactics and enhance interactions that will make this possible. Second, we have the objectives that are related to increase the leads. What are the leads we are going to? Yeah. Then we have the second strategy that is related to the increase of leads. We want qualified leads. We want them to increase by 60% out of the educational institutes and the government plans that we're already developing and go beyond the sector of markets where the product was not there. With these new qualified leads, we are pretending to increase the sales by a lot by the second trimester of the year. For the first strategy, we have discomposed uh, two types of criteria or attributes that are defined as cost as and level of interactions in social media. Cost is it will be defined by KPI cost per consumer, CPE cost per click, and CPM cost per mile that can be further explained into the budget in further the explanation. Then we have level of interaction and grade efficiency. Okay, so for the first strategy, we need to evaluate uh, the options we have on the same level of activity and social media. For this, we have established two criteria: cost and level of interaction. For cost, we are going to consider KPI cost per consumer, CPC cost per click, and CPM cost per mile. So this is going to be further explained into the presentation, and the cost will be included on the final budget. So then we have level of interaction and graded efficiency, which means we are going to consider engagement, scope, impressions, likes, comments, shares, mentions, and share of voice. To begin with, we are going to be evaluating Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. In the cost criteria, we can see that Facebook and Instagram are almost the same since they only care about ads and maybe other publicity. And the main elevated cost is from Twitter from CPM because Twitter have the options to actually have announcement promoted, and this is like a business on its own, so it's a lot of money. It's highly elevated. Then we are going to evaluate them by platform channels where we can see that they are almost the same, but here Instagram wins. Then we have blood scope, and obviously Twitter wins because when you retweet something, not only your friends can see it, but the friend that follows you. And it doesn't mean that you have to follow them for them to see it, in which is the case of Facebook. Then we have platform channels with impressions, and here wins Instagram because Instagram has like a more impact on people. Then we have likes, and here Facebook wins because it have more options to grade a publication, and not only like with I like it. You can have it angers me, it amused me, etc. Then we have comments here. Twitter wins because Twitter is famous for that. People actually get into this social platform to have an opinion and to share their ideas. Then we have shares. Here Instagram wins because stories have like a more large scope than any other platform. And finally, mentions. Here we have Facebook because also Facebook is very famous for friend tagging. Like you can go into a comment and it's not like uncommon to tag a lot of your friends, which can be a lot trickier in other platform and actually a bit unusual. Like, have you ever seen an Instagram page where you can tag more than 20 friends? That's not happening. Then we have join all the results under this table and these diagrams, and then we have assigned weights in order to have like a final score that can we actually sum up all the qualifications. After we have the final scores and the aggregate benefits, we have reached the part when we have this diagram of the efficient frontier where we are comparing cost with other trades. In this matter, we can see that Facebook and Instagram have very low prices and high standards compared to Twitter that have medium standards but very elevated cost. Maybe for this product, Twitter is not the recommended one. The final result is Facebook. For the second strategy, we are going to evaluate cost, and these are the traits that we are going to follow. Cost of maintain, cost of implementation or development, and acquisition cost. Then we have website traffics, which means the amount of people that are going to see the performance of the ad. And here we are evaluating number of visits, time spent on the platform after they click on it, and historical average conversion rate. This means which percent of the people that actually get into the ad are going to end up buying or becoming an actual consumer. After the first cost evaluation, we have that Google Ads are the more expensive ones because we want to pay for our company to have a better quality qualification to be the first result when someone is looking for a laptop. After that, we have email marketing. It costs a lot because it means that like you need handwork or a machine that can actually send those emails. And finally, we have landing pages with a very low cost because there's only one payment, and then you can have your own landing page and you can develop your own marketing plans. Besides that, we have considered very low price for landing pages because we can acquire them for templates that can be free download from the internet, or you can have like a general assessment from WordPress where it only costs a few bucks and it doesn't impress a lot of budget. On the attribution rates, for example, under the number of visits, obviously Google Ads wins because when you need to buy a laptop, the first thing you do is go to Google and Google it. Then we have landing pages because they have a lot of scope, and finally email marketing because before we get to the email marketing, we need to get your email or your subscription to a newsletter. Then we under time spent, the leading one is landing pages because if you actually made it to there, it means that you are already familiar with the brand. Then we have Google Ads and finally email marketing because sometimes it can be taken as a spam. Finally, we have conversion rate. Email marketing have 95%, which is very high because, as I said before, if you actually made it into reading the email, that means that you are interested enough to go click on it and you are going to follow to the online website to buy the product. So that means that the extra effort you are making into know more about it means that you are certain that you are going to purchase it. And in the least leading one in conversion rate is Google Ads because even when they have a high number, you can see a Google ad for every search you make. You're surfing the internet and a Google ad pops up. That doesn't mean you're going to buy it. You're probably going to see 1,000 of them in the day. After assigning the weights and having the final results, we are going to make the efficient frontier as we did before with the first strategy, and we have to see it's dominating B and B dominates A, which means that the better option for this laptops are landing pages. Why? Because at the end, even when they have the lack of certain traits, it's very low price for a year, and it actually can means that you can improve the brand by making them. We want people to see them as a more professional developed brand.
Hi teacher, I am Alejandro Barca and I am going to talk about the implementation of the strategy. First, we will start establishing a rebranding of the communication. This will be in the post area. We want to change the color scheme, we want to change some type of communications, but without giving away the brand sentimental. Talking about the brand awareness, we want to approach to the audience with some tools in platforms like Facebook and YouTube. These tools are bumper ads, in-stream and in-display, and this will help us to publicize our brand in a major capacity. To carry out the implementation of this massive strategy, we have to talk about some indicators. As we talked before in the presentation, we have the lookalike format in which this segmentation of the people that are interested in our laptops is more precise. This will help to advertise in an efficiency way our product. Also, we have a CRM. This CRM has to be connected to our platforms like social media in order to create profiles to engage people and know about our customers. For example, we have hot leads that are people which are very interested in our laptops and ready to buy it, and we have only leads that are people that maybe the process is going to be larger in order to buy our laptops. Now, talking about performance, we are going to use 3 basic strategies. For the first one, and the most important, is conversion. So we are going to use a format which is PPL to ensure the e-commerce of the product. For the second one, we are going to use a campaign of lookalike. This campaign will help us to find people which are similar to the people who already buy our product. And for the third one, we are going to use a remarketing campaign in which we are going to promote our product for the people which was in the process of buying our laptops, but for some reason they stopped.
Now I'm going to be talking about the marketing mix. First, we have the product. And the product that this company offers, as we have said before, it's a very innovative approach to the portable computer. It is an eco-friendly laptop because it is made from recyclable materials that are also strong and durable, and it uses solar panels to charge its battery. The body is made from these recyclable materials that also gives the product a very distinctive look, that it makes it easier to differentiate between its competitors. In the price, we have the case that this company can have a high price because of their target audience. Of course, the company is going towards the children in Peru that need technological assistance, so the price can be too high. This means that they are going to be offering their product lower than the standard price from laptops. The next point in the marketing mix is place. The company at the moment does not count with any physical stores, so they deliver straight to the schools and universities they are going to test their product. This is not bad, since it is an opportunity to showcase and also to focus on the online market. Since this is a market that is growing more and more each year, it's an opportunity to be one step ahead of its competition. And then we have the promotion. In this case, the company has to take advantage that it can grab attention because of its particular mission, and also because of its eco-friendly type of product that hasn't been seen before in the country at least. To promote themselves, we think that they should focus online as well, They should focus on having a strong presence in social media and also having ads in regularly recorded places like YouTube and Google. We then at last have the people, processes, and physical evidence. When talking about people, we have the employees that that get the recyclable materials to last longer, to last between the 5 to 15 years, that is the lifespan of a regular laptop. We then have the process, and this will count when the company goes to the schools and show the kids how to build the laptop themselves, the kids and the teachers. Mm-hmm. And then we have the physical evidence. In this case, since the company does not count with any physical stores, the physical evidence in this case is going to be the layout of their website, because that's a part of the company that the customers interact with. Thanks.
For the case of determine the characteristics of our contact database management or CRM, we have 7 characteristics to consider. The first one is the classification of leads. In this case, which kind of the process of contacting the leads we are, for example, new leads, leads that already have information about the brand, leads that already were sent information via email, and leads that show interest in the brand are willing to purchase. Also, we have the interface or to-do leads for the actions made to the leads. In this case, to avoid repeating actions and being seen as unbothered or uncaring from the leads, we need to just make one time send the messages and wait for an answer and try to customize the interactions in order to keep the leads. Also, we have automatic readjust of leads. In the case that we already call them or may or send the emails, the lead have to change to the other to the lead that says that was already contact and are waiting for an answer. About the information of leads that sees other characteristics, we have that we want to know basic information that likes, dislikes, contact numbers, social media pages to customize and send information that is going to be of their interest. Also, we have automatic emails. Even though we want to customize the information as much as we want, there is different groups of responses that can be sent to different kinds of leads. In this case, automatic emails will be an option to reduce time and reduce time of response of the possible lead. Also, we have the satisfaction level of purchases and after purchases. We want to know via email the answers about how well the interface is, how the web site is working for them, and know how they view the purchase and if they are satisfied with it. Finally, we have an interface for graphics. In this case, we want to group the information in a way that can be seen and can be understood, but other people that are not part of the marketing plan, but can be understood easily. For example, this could be used during meetings with possible investors or with other possible distributors that can understand that we have quality leads and can be a possible partner in the future.
Okay, now I'm going to be talking about customer segmentation per value and participation. In this case, we have a graphic showcasing different types of customers going from A to E, and it's divided in 4 squares. First, we have the square of gold, which means customers that have a high present value but a low future potential value. We have the copper below it, which means customers that have low present value and a lower potential future value. We have platinum that has the high present value and a high future potential value, and we have silver that have customers that have low present value but have a higher future potential value. In the gold square, we have customers A and E, which are respectively children in need of the technological assistance that the company offers, and people that look online for cheaper alternatives to laptops. We believe that the customer A, which are the children in need, have the potential enough to become a platinum. In the copper, we have customers D, which in this case would be the parents looking online for laptops. In silver, we have again two customers. We have B and C, which would be respectively eco-friendly customers and also customers looking for national products. In this case, we believe that customer B also has a very high potential to become a platinum.
Now I am going to talk about the personalization and mass strategy. For this product in particular, we are going to use a mass strategy, and I am going to explain you why. This eco-friendly and technological product can be used by anyone. Also, the lead campaigns that we are using are focused in getting the most quantity of people that can be interested in our laptops. Don't forget that we must have quantity and quality. Quality of people that are really interested in this kind of technological product, and quantity in order to gain the biggest amount of people that maybe can purchase a laptop.
The use of digital media is essential strategy for our product. The influence that the digital media has over the way of life of lots of people and the present it also has in our daily life. For Wawa laptops, we will implement digital media by the use of social media. We plan through this channel engage the customers directly. In our social networks, we want to highlight our product, showing what it is made of and its benefits. Also, what it can bring to the environment and the education. And also additional tool where they can purchase our product. Also in the website we will have testimonials from people who have used our laptop and how effective it is. The digital media strategy will help us to make a product better known and seen for everyone. Wawa laptop we will have also periodical campaigns in which they can see in digital media such as television or listen to music. And also thanks to the CRM, Wawa laptop we will have an integrated data-driven software solutions and improvement how we will be interactive with our customers.
As we were mentioning before, there are central metrics we are going to be taking into consideration to evaluate the traits of the strategy selected. For example, here are the results set by how we are going to make the calculations and the platforms we are going to be relating in. The experience of our customers is very important for us. That's why we are going to talk about the customer experience management. This will be amplified to go our set of objectives with an appropriate segmentation. They are going to follow these steps under this pyramid, where we have detected three types of clients we will have. First, we have CMB, which means customers most value. These are the customers that have already given us their information. They have already talked about it and they realize that they want the product. They are just one step far away from buying it. For them, we have prepared a easy payment following steps because we want to explain them what they have to do to actually get to the product. Then we will have them choosing the delivery method with all the description down below. Then we are going to give them secure confirmation status if we have the stock. We are going to offer them more laptops for them to buy, and also in order to seal the deal we are going to offer price comparisons with other competitors buyers so they can have all the information in only one page.
The loyalty marketing is an essential ingredient in the marketing for any brand, since it has been shown that satisfied customers invest more money purchasing the product. The purchase is no longer the end of the process, but we must go further to continue generating repeating purchase. One of the simplest and most effective loyalty marketing techniques that we can carry out is to encourage users to leave a positive opinion and a specific review on our website. The positive review not only have the power to attract more customers to the brand, but also engage our CEO strategy. If we use this strategy wisely, each time we will get more consumers to discover our website. To Loyalty marketing is based on retaining the customers. In this case, for Wawa Laptop, we are going to apply two different techniques. The first is the limited time promotion. In this case, the customer in the website store will see an effective promotion strategy, and the customers are motivated to persuade when they believe the promotion price is only temporary and are unsure when they might see it again. The second one that we're going to apply is that reward for purchase. This incentives the customer to repeat the visits of the website and increase the average of value of orders, the growth. New customers may be reached through incentives and through referrals from existing customers, but it depends upon earning and maintaining the loyalty of the original customer base. Additionally, depending upon the complexity of the loyalty program and the technology which is implemented. For example, the online travel agency TripAdvisor can track website visitors when they've been exploring, but they are not booking, only exploring possible trips and follow up with special offers for those who have enrolled with the site. We want to do the same for Wawa. We wanted them start searching or looking for many for our computer, for our laptops, and then start putting some promotions so they can see and purchase them.
Communication plan, we have that for social medias or websites that we are going to launch different campaigns. In the case of the social media, we have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and landing pages. In this case, from the different objective publics, we have in common that we are looking for for people that are interested in technology that are in a different age group. In this case, we have people that are looking for different parts, different kind of laptops, and also are interested in eco-friendly technology. We have that in the case of YouTube, we have a 0.1 to 0.3 cents per click daily. We have also $5 per 1,000 persons in the case of Instagram. Also in Facebook is similar to Instagram that they have a number of visitors. In this case, 1,000 visitors are $7.10. And for the landing pages, we have an static cost of 1,000 monthly. In this case, in the different pages, we have different kind of content. For the YouTube one, we have different ads that are going to pop up in different videos regarding technology, and there going to be a site that is going to be linked that the possible people can look into. That is going to be the website. Also in Instagram, there are going to be video ads about the laptop models. For Facebook, there's going to be posts that mention and describe the characteristics of Wawa laptops. And finally, for the landing pages, we're going to research which kind of pages the technology public is interested, and we are going to try to aim for that kind of pages, and the searches regarding the term laptops in order to appear in the first page of different websites to get more public. In the graphic, you can see other characteristics that are different in each one of the social media, but most of them have that they are short in duration and are looking for describe more of the products and the social value that Wawa laptops have as an additional value.
Now, for the communication plan, we are going to integrate different platforms that internet offers to us. We know that this is a digital communication, so we are going to integrate platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and for me, the most important, CRM. We have for one side the branding, and for the other one the performance. Both equally as important, because we want people to know and want our brand, but also to convert these people in order to purchase our laptops. So the CRM is a platform that we are going to use before and after people buy our laptops, in order to know if they are happy or what comments they have to us that can make us better, can make us produce a better product and a better service in order to gain more consumers, more clients.
Now, last but not least, we have in the communication plan the communication tone. This is a very important aspect because in this we are going to evaluate the personality of the brand, the content, the connectors, and the tone of the communication of our brand to our customers. We agrupate these ones in four big groups, which are brand, performance, education, and general interest.
Now to the conclusions and recommendations. All in all, the company Wawa Laptop is a company that has a lot of potential to grow, even further than they might have anticipated. This is because they can expand on their target audience very easily because of their attractive qualities, and this can help them to compete with their indirect competitors that are already more established in the country. We think that in order to keep growing, the company needs to focus on two things. First of all, it needs to have physical stores in order to have a bigger reach, and also while the website of the company is overall decent, there is much work to be done there, so it can interact better with online customers, and also it can have a bigger reach with customers online. This means that the company not only has to work on their website but also has to work on their strong presence online, it being in social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but also investing in ads to appear in very circulated websites like YouTube and Google. Thanks.